Joining us in studio this morning, Public Affairs Director, and just run around, does a lot of stuff for the city. Yeah. Juanita Jennings back with us this morning. Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm doing well. Thank you.
Good. Well, summer's getting right around the corner. People start looking. Don't forget, lots of activities, pool, aquatic center, zoo. Yes. There's a ton going on here. As I reminded folks yesterday, if you want to start getting your season passes for the pool with the outdoor pool opening up soon, things like that, RoswellConnect.com. That's your website. You can go. You can get season passes, day passes for pretty much every city recreation source. You know, if you want to learn more about stuff going on at the museum, the aquatic center, that's all right there at Roswell Connect.
Yeah, and we do have a lot of summer camps happening at the zoo and at the museum and at the recreation center. We do have a little bit of a wait list at recreation, but the zoo has a few spots open for the summer. Yeah. And they're various weeks, various age groups. And so if you're interested, go to RoswellConnect.com.
And if you're looking for stuff to do this weekend, go out to the zoo, see the butterfly garden. It's out there now, and go see some of the stuff out there too. But we really want to focus this morning's talk on the job fair that's happening today. What's the hours and all the pertinent details on it?
So it will be today from 3 to 7 p.m. at the Roswell Convention Center, and it is a job fair citywide, which includes other businesses that will be out there. So like Havu, we'll have obviously the city of Roswell, ITS Quest if you're just looking for maybe something temporary. You just want to pick up extra hours in the summer if you're a teacher.
Build a resume, need experience. That might help you do that. Yeah.
Roswell Job Court, Sky, Ascent Aviation, Eastern New Mexico Medical Center, Strata Productions, lots of different things, Roswell Ready Mix, lots of different companies and businesses that will be out there participating in the job fair. They are doing, most of our businesses are doing on-the-spot hiring.
Okay, so bring your resumes, be prepared to interview.
Yes.
Ready to basically present yourself like you're ready to go get a job today.
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely. So 3 to 7, they'll be there. You'll walk in, you'll check in, and then you'll just really have the option to go around to all of the businesses that you are interested in, and they will have a separate table to do a on-the-spot interview.
Okay.
And then for the city of Roswell, we will be doing an on-the-spot offer today, providing you pass a background check and drug test.
So you're ready to offer jobs today.
Today,
so by 7 o'clock tonight, you could have a job in hand if you play your cards right here. So
absolutely.
Very cool.
And so that will be happening at the convention center all afternoon. And so come on out and enjoy.
Good deal. Do you by chance have some of the city jobs that we can highlight a few of them and talk a little bit about?
I do have a few of them.
Just to give an idea of what some of the positions that the city's looking for right now?
Well, we're definitely looking for some lifeguards for the pool.
Yes. We got a batch of a bunch of new ones, but we need some more to make sure all hours and all pool, make sure we have enough coverage for all that. So if you've always wanted to be a lifeguard or want to learn more about it, the city's hiring for lifeguards right now.
Yes, we are. And then for some of our full-time positions, we have like our engineer senior, our transit vehicle operator. We're always looking for parks laborers. We want to keep our city beautiful, so people who can come and mow and weedy and work on sprinklers and making sure our parks look really good. We're also looking for outside service golf attendants. So our golf course, the city took over the golf course and we're managing that. We're looking for water maintenance workers and a reference librarian. So lots of different positions. Those are just a few. We have some other positions at the Air Center. Of course, police. We are always looking for great
law enforcement.
I'm sure, police
fire,
officers.
All those could use more people to sign up for those too.
Yes. We're also looking for a chef for the convention center as we've become more and more busy. Our chef, he needs a day off every now and then.
You need someone to spell him every once in a while.
Yes.
Huh?
And so we're looking for a chef or a cook who can help with that. We're also looking for an accounting manager. So if you have a degree in accounting and finance, we're looking for you. There's a few positions open in the accounting with the convention center, and then also city financing accounting. The other thing that we're looking for is a purchasing technician. So somebody who can handle our purchase requisitions, invoicing and payment, billing for all of our vendors within the city. We're looking for guest services at the zoo, a sales support specialist, so another salesperson, just kind of customer service for water billing and the convention center. So
very good.
Lots of different positions.
Very broad. So stuff that's kind of, requires certain skill, very deliberate skill sets and qualifications. And then some other, those gather experience, maybe college age or even high school age for maybe a couple of these positions for younger folks or folks that are looking to build experience,
Right.
This is like for you college age kids, the lifeguard, the working out at the zoo relations, these kind of things. These are all experience building job descriptions. And so if you're going to school or if you're fresh out of school and you're looking for a job to build the resume and build, these are positions that help you do that. And with these full-time positions, a lot of them come with the security of benefits with, vacation and retirement and health and dental and all the cool things that people like when they get employed at a job.
Sure. When they're looking ahead, for most people, for our lifeguards, they're just looking for that paycheck right now, and then they're
gathering experience. They're in a different place in their life. They're either still under their parents' umbrella or it's just them and their needs are like, my head is, my home is where my head lies at night, kind of thing.
Exactly. So come on out 3 to 7 o'clock tonight at the Roswell Convention Center. We will have people there. Maybe you just have questions about positions and you just kind of want to see, you're not really ready to make that career jump. We've had people come in with, they just want to work and try it out. And there are some positions with the city and then also with other businesses.
Sure.
If you're a hard worker and you will show up on time and do your job, they're looking for you.
Absolutely. And I would even say, especially with some of these entry-level positions, maybe you don't have the experience or things. You get your foot in the door at these entry-level positions, you go in, and this is, and especially young people, you're going to learn this is really a goal in life. Showing up and just given 100% effort will open a lot more doors than you realize sometimes. If you're there at your entry-level job, you're here on time, we never have to remind you to do things, you're just doing them. You see, when you show initiative and do it, next thing you know, that entry-level job turns into the next,
correct.
We got an opening here. So-and-so in there is really on tenant. Maybe we need to bring, and next thing you know, you're going from the entry-level position to management. And as you rise through there, obviously your pay gets better, but then maybe you start from part-time to full-time. And next thing you know, you went from something just to gain experience to now you fully entrenched, you've got a ton of experience, and now you're pursuing a career. And who knows, maybe that's your first step into spending the next 30 years with the city of Roswell.
Right.
Maybe you only spend 5 years and now gain experience to pursue your next dream. Whatever that is, the city can be that launch pad for that. So come out to the job fair.
And even if you're in a field, maybe you're in the, in gas, oil, maybe you're in the medical field and you want to try out government. You never know what can happen. You can take your skill sets. There's great training that is provided. Maybe you're going from government to another industry, but definitely over 20 industries will be represented today. So.
Yeah. And like I said, there's city jobs and then, of course, businesses, local businesses that are offering. Obviously, because they're private, their incentives and things are going to be varying different and stuff. But city's pretty... it's with the job title comes this it's pretty and you can, if you want, go to the city's website this morning, kind of peruse that's the word I was looking for, peruse some of the job listings and things there, and then maybe you can whip out some resumes that are catered custom to those, bring them with you this afternoon or this evening, and then get ready for being hired, and who knows, and I would even, if you've got time today and you're not registered, go talk to the Workforce Connections. They can help you. Like if you're kind of lacking on how to set up resumes and how to be a good, presentable candidate for a job, Workforce Connections Solutions, can help you with all of that stuff. And but like Juanita was saying earlier, this is a hiring event. The city itself, they're ready to offer jobs by the end of the night. I imagine many of these businesses will, at the very minimum, put you through interviews and things like that. Some may be offering jobs tonight as well, too. But be prepared to. This isn't just, I'm just here to get an application. Don't show up in your flip flops and boxer shorts.
Right.
Let's come in there like you're trying to impress somebody, and let's get you a job.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, and you could personally, because you've been with the city for a while now. I mean, for you personally, it's been a great thing to be employed with the city. Your family, you're able to grow with that job. And I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but I'm pretty sure you're very happy with your time as a city employee.
Yeah, I mean, I came from the private sector when I moved here to Roswell. I worked out of my home for 2 years before going to the city, and it's been a really great experience. I mean, it's very different than private. I'm not going to lie. It's a lot more, I guess, processes that you have to go through to get things done.
They think from a lot of different angles, where in the private world, you don't always necessarily have to think, but because it's government,
right?
You have to,
Right. You have to get so many, it has to be seen so many times, which is great, and
a lot of redundancy.
A lot of redundancy. And so that was really different for me, because I was just used to, you get something, you vet it, you do it, you implement it, you execute it. So that was different, and it was a challenge for me. But I will tell you, working with the city has been wonderful. I've learned so much, I never in my life did I ever think, I'd be over a zoo. But I've learned so much about, the animals and the processes and our zookeepers. I got to go out there and do things that never in my life I thought I would get an opportunity to do. And I'm still learning. And they provide great resources, great tools for us managers. And then, of course, for our frontline employees, there's some really great resources for them, too.
Absolutely. And for folks that saw through COVID and things, really the city did an amazing job of keeping, it wasn't like the mass layoffs and things that you saw in other circles.
Right.
They were able to kind of pivot.
Yes.
Granted, some people were doing some things that were probably way different than they're used to doing.
Yes.
But they were working.
But everybody
they were bringing
stayed
in
employed.
They were bringing in income. Their benefits stayed the same. Yes. Nothing changed there. And that's the stability you can count on working with the city. Even during a pandemic, they still were able to, obviously people that wanted to retire early, you said, all right, good luck to you. We're going to let you do all that.
Right.
But people that need the job, want to stay in the job, and are committed to the job, they're still working for the city.
Exactly. And they are. And that's the other great thing that, people got to experience what other departments were doing. And, I think it just makes you appreciate those other departments a little bit more. At first when they told me about the zoo and I was thinking, what are y'all thinking? But it wasn't really about the animals or the technical stuff, but it was about my people and leadership skills that they needed in that area most. And so there are those opportunities that the city does provide. And of course the benefits are great and the team is really great. We have a really great team. You have a lot of people working in this city. My colleagues are phenomenal. They want what is best for the city, and our leadership is fantastic.
And we're a big town with a small town feel that, and so there's still much of that, and so as a good thing. And what I mean by that, because it makes the relationships that much better. So it's small enough where the city government, you've got a lot of people in different. I mean, obviously, with Juanita's position, it's kind of by default, she's involved in a lot of different pies here, fingering a lot of different pies here. But that's just how the city is. Odds are pretty good that, I know someone in the road department, but odds are pretty good we also serve together on Kiwanis, or what I mean, or something like that. That's we have that small town feel. So you still have some of that in the city department where there's regulations and you gotta public notice, all the red tape you got to go through, but there's still that local. It's like, I know so-and-so in accounting. I can make sure they email me. There's that relationship where if you need little things, you could just, it's still got enough that small town feel where I'll call Janet over here and get it. That kind of thing. And so I like that. Whereas like if this was that same position in New York City, it's more about numbers and you know what I mean? This is government, but still it's small enough to have a family-like feel where people can still talk like people and interact like people, So that's the point I'm trying to make there. It's kind of the best of both worlds there, where you get that formality and structure that a lot of people want in their work environment, because that's half the deal. It's like I'll do whatever you want, just tell me how to do it and I'll do it, kind of mentality versus, all right, dude. wait a minute, you didn't fill out the TPS report. The TPS report is very important to have the TPS report. I'll do the TPS. But you see the TPS report, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of that. So I know I'm getting on a tangent.
It's all right.
But please, again, it's today at the Roswell Convention and Civic Center, 3 to 7.
3 to 7 p.m. Come on out, bring your resume, and be ready to interview and potentially be hired on the spot.
Yeah,
or made an offer.
So. Yeah, absolutely here. So if you're looking for work or looking for a better job, maybe you got a job but looking to improve or go for that next level here and be that and do something bigger and better for your life and your family. And that's another thing too. Right. If you're looking to settle down and raise a family here, a career with the city definitely makes that a lot easier because now you got things like benefits.
Yes.
And you got a steady job. You get paid holidays and things. So when Christmas is happening, obviously certain emergency services and things, those are exceptions to the rule, but most city employees, they're off on Christmas and all the holidays that everybody's off. And you're always like, man, how do I get that day off? Well, guess what? You're a city employee. Now you get the day off too. Yes. So Memorial Day or whatever those days are. But so there's perks there. There's really is some stuff. So if you're looking for that stability and I would even offer use it as a stepping stone too, gain that experience. Like you said, you kind of went private sector and kind of went this way, but if you're looking, maybe that's, I want to be a CEO of a Fortune 500 company or wherever it is, the experience you're gaining in the government level right now is going to serve you well 20, 30 years from now when you're pursuing that CEO position down there. That's kind of what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we want to mention?
I think that's pretty much everything.
Did we get all the details about the job fairs or any information we missed?
Today, Roswell Convention Center, 3 to 7 p.m. Come out ready to impress.
And, of course, with the weather getting warmer here, if you want to start participating in many of the city activities and things, don't forget RoswellConnect.com is the website for all of our recreational stuff. You can always go to the city's the government website, roswell-nm.gov. Like if you want to learn about the library or water bills and all that, that's all there. And of course, there's some links to the recreation stuff too. It's not all at Roswell Connect, but if you want to sign up for passes, that's all through there. And generally, if you've got government needs to pay your water bill or question about a street light or something like that, then you go through the Roswell-nm.gov website too. Also would encourage you to like and follow the City of Roswell's Facebook page. I forget what's on the tour. Is it still?
It's croswell.com.
It's still under croswell.com. Okay.
And we have a new app coming out. What's kind of out now, but that's coming
forward. Oh yeah, start downloading that to your. We talked about it about a month ago here, where you can go and kind of learn about what's happening around town and stuff. I know it's initially we designed it for out of towners to learn about here, but what I think people are going to find, the app is just as valuable for locals to find out. It'll be Thursday night or Friday night. It's like, what are you going to do? We got what's going on in town tonight? And you get on there and, they got so-and-so going on at other place. Let's go over there and check it out. And it's going to turn into that. But I forget, what's it under in the app store? It's under C. Roswell in your Apple store and Android stores and all that. And Google or wherever you do your smartphone stuff at now. Yeah. I don't think it's on BlackBerry anymore. I don't think people are doing that one. But do you have it in BlackBerry? No.
I don't think so.
Nobody else does either. So.
Oh, my goodness.
Have a BlackBerry, throw that thing in the trash and get a new phone.
Oh, my goodness. Too funny. Too funny.
And, of course, if you have any questions about anything, visit those websites.
Yes.
What's the number to your office if anybody wants to reach out and have questions?
575-624-6700.
Very good. So if you have any questions or anything like that. And, of course, UFO Festival is about a month away here. Are you guys still looking for volunteers?
We are looking for volunteers. So if you're interested in coming to participate, we'd love to have you. Everything is just coming together so nicely. We're 43 days away. We have a nice countdown, and all of our advertising and media is out of state right now. It launched a couple weeks ago, and then just earlier this week, because we kind of do it in phases, but we're just super excited and really happy looking forward to it this year.
Lots of stuff going on. But if you'd like to volunteer, reach out to Juanita, ccall her office, or shoot a message on Facebook and say, hey, if you need more volunteers. Yes. We always need people to help. If it's logistics, wherever. Usually during the weekend, it's stomping out. Do you need to get water to this place?
Yes.
Do we need to set up chairs over here? Do we need to make sure this booth gets set up over here? That's the kind of stuff they need help with.
Yes,
so if you'd like to be a part of that, sign up, and you get You get swag for doing this. You get like T-shirts and collectibles and things that maybe the public doesn't necessarily get access to. So there are some perks for volunteering.
There are some perks. You know, we need a volunteer to run the bands around town. I mean, that's kind of a perk, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We need volunteers to help us set up, you know, the green room and meet and greets. And, you know, there's a lot of setup and logistics that go into it. And then, of course, you know, we just need some really good Roswell ambassadors that want to really promote our city to all of these people that are coming here, some of them for the very first time. We are definitely looking for a volunteer who likes to act. We have a reenactment tour that goes on a bus, and we're going to the Daily Record, and then we're going over to Walker Aviation Museum at the Air Center. And then they're going to do an actual presentation at Roswell Community Little Theater. So we need somebody on that bus telling them about all the great things in Roswell. So if you are a student or, you know, maybe somebody who's pursuing acting and can get into the part.
Or a person that just loves, as charismatic and loves talking to people.
Yes, we need you. So contact our office, 624-6700. Love to chat with you and have you be a Roswell ambassador.
Do they have to drive the bus?
They don't have to drive the bus. They don't have to drive the bus. We'll provide the shirt, but no driving the bus.
So not bus driving skills.
No.
Communicating skills,
yes. Yeah.
Because I was like, I might get one, but not both. You know, I'm really good at talking, but I'm going to crash that bus.
Yes. Somebody could be on the bus and pointing over here, Here's all the great things about Roswell. So if you're interested in being a people person and talking to people, we'd love to have you. So.
Reach out, call or direct, or shoot a message on the city's Facebook page or any of those things. Reach out however you do, or come by City Hall and say, hey, I want to volunteer. Where's Juanita's office? And they'll put you in the right direction.
Absolutely.
Good deal. Did we get it all?
I think so. Thank you so much for having me.
Anytime. And don't forget, if you're looking for a career, job, career, all of the above, don't forget, 3 to 7 today at the Roswell Convention and Civic Center. Come out for the citywide job fair. You'll find all of the city positions and many other local Roswell businesses as well offering job positions, offering jobs on the spot. Be prepared to be hired. Don't forget, don't come showing up in your holy clothes and not your church clothes, your ones that look like you just went to go get the paper. Not that clothes. Dress like you're trying to get hired by somebody, and then bring your resumes, do all that, and let's get you some jobs. And next thing you know, y'all gonna buy me lunch. Like y'all be making money and be like, I might get guys some lunch. So good deal. Thank you. We'll see you next time. All right, it is 8:46.